OnePlus is back with another phone, the OnePlus 3, and it looks stunning, a real flagship killer. True to its never settle slogan, OnePlus is pushing forward with its low-cost flagship killer game plan, and with the new OnePlus 3, they really nailed it. The phone I've got here is the Chinese version, which retails for the same or a bit lower price, and you can find a link down below. Anyway, it doesn't make too much sense to buy from China right now, since the price is almost the same and you don't need an invite anymore, and also with tax sometimes it's even more expensive. Also the frequency bands are different and LTE may not work in some European countries. It also runs Hydrogen OS, the China only OS, but it can be exchanged with Oxygen OS, so the international version. The look is totally different. Since most people have the international one, I wanted to focus on the Chinese one. With a Snapdragon 820 processor, 6GB of RAM, a 16MP rear camera, 8MP front-facing snapper, fingerprint scanner and a 3000 mAh fast charging battery, the OnePlus 3 has the tools to kill the big flagships out there. In the box you will find the phone, a fast charger with 20 watts output, so-called dash charger, some sticker and user manuals and a metal pin. The charging time of the phone is incredible, 0 to 100 in a bit more than 1 hour, so that's what we could measure and it was blazing fast. And the battery lasts for me a day without any issue, so 4.5 hours screen on time with heavy use and multitasking and the brightness at around 60%. I would say that's sufficient for most of the people. There is no QHD resolution, so you have to deal with full HD. Nor does a microSD card slot, and users only have one internal storage option and this is 64GB. The full HD display is AMOLED and it looks fantastic. It's also protected by Gorilla Glass 4. Even though it looks good, outside it could be brighter. The maximum brightness is around 400 nits, which makes it a bit hard to read outside. The body looks stunning, not special like the OnePlus 1, but very thin and feels good in my hands. Also it has again a three-way switch/mute button, which makes me trash my iPhone and switch to the OnePlus 3. OnePlus implemented Type-C USB again, but unfortunately 2.0, so you still got a headphone jack as well as a speaker at the bottom of the frame. The top is completely clear. You can put in 2 SIM cards, nano SIM cards, but make sure if you get the Chinese one that it works in your country. The buttons are feeling good but are sliding a bit up and down. Power on the right, volume on the left. The camera sticks out, which I don't really like so much, but the glass seems like pretty good quality and can't be scratched easily. The LED flash could definitely be brighter, unfortunately it's not dual tone, but works together with the camera really well. The fingerprint scanner is, honestly, one of the fastest scanners I've used in my whole life, incredible. Also the capacitive touch buttons with the small LED on the left and on the right are working fine. And also you can switch on screen buttons if you want to. Now let's talk about the OS. So the Chinese one runs Hydrogen OS, which I wanted to test because it feels different than Oxygen. Still also here, no bloat and super clean. Installing the Play Store was done with the Xiaomi installer since the Play Store was not pre-installed, just some Chinese market. By default there is no app drawer, multitasking on this baby is incredible. 6GB of RAM will give you a mind-blowing experience. You can run games simultaneously, you can chat, watch a movie, take a picture or video at the same time, whatever you throw at it, it eats it like a hungry tiger. Hydrogen OS is based on Android 6 Marshmallow, which brings several new features and security. Wi-Fi signal is very good, even in my garden I kept a steady signal, none of my phones here does it. Bluetooth and NFC are also on board and are working pretty fine, as well as dual SIM. It feels like pure Android, still not so nice customization like Oxygen OS and some strange Chinese things are pre-installed which I don't understand. As well there was no Play Store, but well, the bootloader is unlockable and you can flash whatever you want. Next stop for me, Oxygen OS. The camera of the OnePlus 3 is packed full of features, including face detection autofocus, OIS so optical image stabilization, EIS which is electronic image stabilization, auto HDR, HD mode, dynamic denoise, dynamic range is also really good and the focus is super fast. It overexposes a little bit just like most of the phones, but the dynamic range is really good and sharpening too. So for the price I think the camera is great. The shutter speed is impressively fast, but I found the focus to struggle a bit sometimes and also had to retake several shots as the originals turned out to be blurred sometimes. Also low light in auto with static motifs does a good job, A total nice, complete smartphone camera package. So the camera is always a personal opinion, but I think the S7 is still better, but for the price, the OnePlus does a great job. Regarding performance, it scored a massive Geekbench score. ITXtutor did not run for some reasons on Hydrogen OS, but I can guarantee you it's top notch, and also the sensors included are working fine, like it has a really smooth gyroscope, making it also VR ready, but while some people say the display colors are off, but the resolution colors, I think the display looks great. No overheating so far, but it can get pretty warm during charging or during multitasking. GPS works good, average signal, but even indoors it finds a fix within seconds, all the satellites are working. The speaker has not the best quality, but gets the job done and can also be quite loud for such a slim smartphone. Right now I've seen many people raging about the inaccurate display colors. I was like, what the hell, the display looks very good, and for that price, I really don't mind. So if you're looking for an Android phone priced around at $400, then the OnePlus 3 should be on your list of considerations, if not at the top. All in all, I will ditch now my iPhone and give it to Flo, at least I hope he wants to trade. So this was my review of the OnePlus 3, the China version. I hope you enjoyed it, and make sure to subscribe to support us and don't miss any future reviews. Thanks for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.